Greetings, I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Detroit Pistons. We're picking ninth in the upcoming draft. We love what we saw in you and want to ask you some questions to see how well you'd fit in with us. Question number 1. The team that we built here in Detroit was a rebuilding effort that didn't quite pan out. Obviously, it's difficult to predict the future, but I expect to see a fair amount of roster turnover as we work towards retooling the lineup for another rebuilding effort. How comfortable would you feel coming into a situation where the roster is in a state of flux?
Honestly, man, I don't know about all that. I like Detroit, but I'm a big town guy, big city guy, so I don't think Detroit is really where I want to be. Honestly, I'm not in for rebuilding, and what sounds like is you guys want to rebuild, and I don't have time to waste to do stuff like that. So I don't really want to come to Detroit.
All right then, one more. Being in the NBA brings a lot of responsibilities, and some people just aren't ready for it, if you know what I mean. What are your plans once you get that first paycheck?
Honestly, man, I don't even know. With all that money, I could do a lot of things. I might open up a restaurant, get my mom's a house, get my dad a car, and that's basically about it, man, and set my my family up for an education. You know how we do.
Thanks for your time. It was a little disappointing, to be honest, but I appreciate you being upfront with us. Nice performance out there. I'm the GM for the Golden State Warriors. We have the 7th overall pick as well as the 30th pick in this draft and are considering using one of those picks to select you. First, we'd like to get to know you a little better with some questions. We feel like we already have some great young guards on our roster in Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry. Where do you see yourself fitting in with those guys?
Is that even a question? Curry, Lee, all of them, man. Klay Thompson, they ain't got nothing on me. When I hit that court, man, it's all eyes on me. I don't care who you are. I'm the superstar from around here. So you got to come with more heat than that, baby. You got to give me better offers than that.
Okay, last question. What do you think you'll bring to a franchise as far as marketability?
That's easy, man. Everywhere you're going to go, you're going to see Captain Crunk swag. They're going to have bobblehead. They're going to have my jersey on the back of their name. They're going to have everything, man. People are going to have their babies having jerseys like mine. Come on, man. It's simple.
Okay, then. I think we got what we needed. Appreciate you taking the time to meet with us.
Greetings, I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Hornets. In addition to first pick, we also have the 10th pick in the upcoming draft and are looking at you with one of those picks. We would like to get to know you better by asking you a couple questions. Let's get to it. If you were a GM, where would you draft yourself in this draft?
That's obvious, man. Every man's going to say he wants to go number 1. But you know what? You get me and Anthony Davis on the same team, baby, you're going to have a duo that's never going to be stopped. It's going to be like Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant out there, baby.
Interesting. Next question. How did you feel about your game tonight? What stood out to you?
What stood out to me is like everything I was throwing up was falling. There was no answer for me on the defensive end. They couldn't do nothing with me. So, obviously, I'm going to say my shooting ability, man. It was amazing.
Some interesting answers. Thanks again for your time.